fellas, g'day there guys, it's the real Samuel here, once again, coming at you, dropping a knowledge bomb down on your heads. Because today I'm going after a topic I don't think anyone else has the balls to go after. I'm going straight to the fucking source. I'm going after that game you all know and hate, only played by neckbeards and invalids sitting in their mum's basements, fucking World of Warcraft. That's right, I'm going after it because I'm sick of it, alright? I'm sick of this game, I'm sick of playing it, I'm sick of how bad it's become, and I'm going to tell you why. I always see that Blizzard has pandered to the casuals. They've made this game for the lowest common denominator, and that it's just ruining the game because of it, and that is not true, guys. I'm going to tell you why. Because the bads have always been there. They're not pandering to those casuals, they're doing the opposite. The bads have always been there, and that is not the reason this game has become a fucking husk of its former self. Back in vanilla, you had 40-man raids, alright? And back then, you didn't have fucking achievements, you didn't have gear score. You know, just because you had 40 people in that raid, that's a lot of people to manage, alright? And in those days, there was no way that you had 40 men in that raid. They were not method, alright? There was gonna be some bads in that number 40, alright? And this meant that they were just gonna fall into the background. They're not gonna matter. They're just gonna sit there and soak up gear that you don't want. They're just bottom feeders, alright? They're negative DPS. They're getting like the top points on the damage taken. They're fucking looking at that like they think it's a DPS chart, and they're going, I'm gunning for it. I'm getting that top spot on damage taken, alright? And so the thing is, the reason that it didn't matter back then was because you had 40 fucking people, alright? And so they had to just fucking sit there, and even if they did shit DPS, which they did, it didn't matter because they were doing overall a smaller percentage of the overall raid DPS. Okay, compared to like, you know, you have flex raids today with 11 people in them. If you have one bad person, you're not killing the boss, you know. And now that there's no one playing the game, you're not going to get more than 11 people, so you're fucked, alright? And this is just the first reason I've come up with, right? So you have these fucking illiterate serfs, these fucking clickers, right? And they're just, you have to bring them, okay? And now these days, when you're in World of Warcraft, World of Warlords of Draenor, you have fucking Mythic Tectus and shit like that, where there's shit coming out of the ground, and if they stand on the raid, you've got gas, and you've got all these fucking things going on, and like if you fuck one of them up, you're fucked, right? You're gone. Even if you die, you can't even just die and be out of it, so you can't fuck it up the rest of them. You have to survive, or else you will not fucking kill the boss. And sure, I know that you fucking neckbeards and you people, you autists out there, you're gonna go, you know what? You had those kind of mechanics back in the fucking days, man. You had Karazhan, you had Flame Wreaths, you had Vanilla, you had Living Bombs, you had all that fucking shit. I don't give a fuck, because there is one thing that is true, and that you did not have them all at the same fucking time like you do these days, alright? Now the thing about that is that these bads, while they could just die and be out of the race back then, you can't do that anymore. You have to do your part in the raid, which means that you need to not die, which is inevitably going to happen to these fucking children who can't avoid not standing in the fucking fire, alright? Now, I'm sure you've all heard that before, and that's fine, okay? And you're going to say, but they've added LFR, alright? So these mouth breathers, they can go down to LFR, and they can pretend like they're raiding, and then they can leave the true raid to the men out there. You might say that, right? But it doesn't change the fact that these Mac users are going to sit there in their LFR and think that they're raiding, and then not even give a fuck about getting any better. It's going to mean that they're going to finish the game in a week, and so that means that Blizzard has to time gate everything, even for good people, which means the content becomes shitter. You can't do it at your own pace. You've got to be subscribed for longer, which is what Blizzard fucking wants, I'll have you fucking know. And that means that people are going to quit, people are going to leave, and people are going to treat this game like another AAA title out there, which they get, they buy, they spend the money, they think it, they just fucking rush through it, and then they throw it away, right? So this is even worse, because you have to keep subscribing, because they've gated the shit out of all the content. Anyway, I'm not going into that right now. The point I'm trying to make here is, it's not a single player game. It's not a console game. It's not a game built to experience, sorry about that noise, to experience the story alone. I mean, sure, there's probably some fucking weirdos out there who like the lore and role-playing and LARPing and all that shit. But the point is, that's not what this game was made for. If you want to do that, you go read a fucking book, alright? This game is for the hardcore, alright? This game is here, and we're trying to play it at the level we're all playing it at. We don't want to dumb ourselves down to your fucking fingerless level, okay? It's an experience. You enter it. It's an adventure. And these adventures, they're not easy. You can't finish the adventure in a day sitting in the fucking tower, the Orgrimmar. You know, you can't buy your way to the end of the adventure, even though Blizzard wants you to. 99% of the fun in this game comes from the fact that you have to get out there and talk to real people, and talk to, they're not even going to be good people. They might make fun of you, they might troll the shit out of you. It doesn't change the fact that you have to interact with them. And the fun of the game comes from the fact that you need to do that. And the fact that people can't do that anymore without crying, or saying it's too hard, or reporting people because they got their feelings hurt, is ruining this game. The 1% of the game's experience came from the fact that Blizzard would give you a little nudge in the right direction. They give you a quest to start, or they just provide the place in which you can interact with these people. And now it seems like it's the other way around. 99% of the game, people expect Blizzard to give to them, and then they're not willing to go out there and experience it themselves, because there's no need to, because you got all this shit like LFR, LFD, all the pre-made. You don't even have to go to a damn War Master to go to PvP. You know, you don't have to do anything these days. You don't even have to go to the damn instance if you want to do a dungeon. It's so shit. So I'm gonna fucking sneeze here. Oh, sorry about that one. Woo! At least I warned you before, eh? Alrighty, and then so, is this just not feeling like the game's had its heart ripped out? It is. It's a soulless husk. It's no longer the World of Warcraft that I once played. I just want my World of Warcraft back, Blizzard. And people can say, oh, move on, you know, it's not that game anymore. It's not your game, you know. You can't fucking expect Blizzard to have your elitist number 1% mentality in mind, but you need to get a life and shit like that. But it's not true, alright? They don't want to give us these private servers, and I know why they don't want to give us these private servers. It's because if they did give us them, if they set these private servers up, all of the good players would instantly switch to these private servers, instantly. And then they would cancel their WoD subscriptions, they would cancel the Legion pre-orders, and they'd only play the legacy servers. And then if they did that, the people who don't want to join the legacy servers, I'll have you know, are the hunters and the children out there, the fucking baddies. They're too shit at the game, and they know that they're too shit at the vanilla game to cut it. They're going to stay in the normal game. And then if they do that, the fucking numbers, the servers will be dead, more dead than they are right now. And all the competent players will have left. And so who is going to carry these baddies to their fucking current content? Who's going to carry them to Arena Master? Who's so that the 12-year-old can boast to his friends that he's got Arena Master? No one. Right? No one's going to be able to do that. And that is why the casuals and Blizzard do not want your private servers. So if you are not bad, if you are not a fourth trimester abortion case, if you believe that this game needs to be fixed, but if you want to have a real World of Warcraft again, you need to join the movement. You need to join this revolution. You need to tell Blizzard that you're not happy, because it's true. I'm not happy. I'm fucking sad. And I hope you'll all join me in cancelling your subscriptions and your pre-orders to all Blizzard Activision products until we get our vanilla back again. Thank you guys. Goodbye. The Real Samuel signing out again.